Out here in the Winn-Dixie kitchen live this morning, and let me remind you, it is Taco Tuesday. We are starting the celebrations early with our friends Jonathan and Dwayne from the Bread and Board, a very popular new establishment in Riverside. Good morning to you both. Thanks so much for coming on. What a beautiful spread here, and this is just going to be incredible. We're talking about slow cooking. January is National Slow Cooking Month, and it is all about that warm comfort food.
Absolutely. It's all about nice and slow foods, one-pot wonders. You kind of get it ready early in the week, and you can eat it the rest of the week. So.
Okay. There you go. So what do we have in here?
So tonight we're going to do some chili verde, which is actually Dwayne's grandmother's recipe.
That is cool.
So we're going to, you want to get your pork. You can choose a fatty pork because when you cook something low and slow, it can be a cut of meat that's not super lean because you're actually going to
just kind of cook it off.
Cook it off. So we've got a pork butt here, and the night before you want to cut your pork butt up into about 2-inch pieces, and you want to grab your spices, which I've got some spices here for you.
Okay. So I'm not good at cooking, but he told me that I was able to.
All right, so we've got about a tablespoon of cumin, 2 tablespoons of salt. You've got
it smells so good.
2 tablespoons of oregano, and then you got some chili powder there, and then some cayenne. So cayenne, you know, you just put in the amount you want to. I put about a quarter teaspoon.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not all of it, because that's going to be your spice.
All right, we're going to mix this. So you mix this the night before, and you let it rest for overnight, and then the very next day, you're going to put in your fresh ingredients. So we've got over here, we've got some green chilies. You're just going to dump it all in for me.
All of there.
You got some green chilies.
And this is on the menu.
This, we showcase it during brunch. So we have like a chili quiles on brunch menu, and sometimes we do a special sandwich.
What is this, garlic I just put in there?
You just dumped garlic in there.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
You're just dumping. So you can either use yellow onion or green onion, whichever you choose. Just dump it all in there. Won't hurt it. And cilantro there. You want to grab cilantro. And then the last ingredient is tomatillos.
There you go. The whole thing?
Let's do about half.
About half. All right.
Now you can either dice these up or you can mush them like I like to do and just kind of mix them in. And then you'd put them in your pot and you put a little bit of chicken stock in it.
Okay.
And so this is what it looks like before you cook it.
And Dwayne is working on the magic of TV, pulling out grandmother's recipe back there. So
exactly. Dwayne, you want to tell him how long you cook it for?
Yeah, so we go into the oven at 500 degrees for 1 hour. And the low and slow part is we're going to bring the heat down and cook it for another 2.5, 3 hours. You can check it, make sure that the pork is nice and tender to your liking, that all of your tomatillos and chilies are starting to soften. Exactly. You can shred it if the chunks are too big. We like to leave it whole because, let me put the lid down here, because we can use it in so many different ways.
We got to wrap this up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna serve it as a stew.
This is just really the cure to those winter blues.
Exactly. Over here, any kind of toppings you want: sour cream, cheese, lime, onions. We serve it with some tortillas on the side for dunking.
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
So real quick, we're going to put the recipe on our website, news4jax.com. But if people want to come by, see y'all, where are you? What are your hours?
We are at 1030 Oak Street. We are open 7 days a week for breakfast, or excuse me, for lunch and dinner, Sundays for brunch.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jonathan Dwayne, your grandmother, for giving us this recipe. And
hope you enjoy. And it's hot.
That is so good. So good. We'll be right back.